Hello, welcome back to my channel. You see, one thing that women don't know, or rather ladies don't know and don't understand, is that there are some certain things you can do on your own, but you can't do it with someone else. Take for instance, the kind of business you do, the kind of life you live, you have to learn to adjust depending on the person you are living with. So this boils down to UK family show. Her last video I watched, I saw the title, but that is not what I'm here to talk about. I saw her preparing her goods for sending to her customers. So, and that is good. She's a hustler. But then again, the problem I have with it is that the reason why I'm making this video is that the environment she was making that preparation was in the parlour. I saw lots of goods littered all over the parlour, on the sitting chair, on the table, dining, everywhere. And I'm like, what the hell? Everywhere was disastrous, scattered. And I'm like, is she in her own house or is she doing this in someone else's house? Because even though if her business is clothes, maybe she sew clothes or she buy clothes and send, that one doesn't have a problem. You can litter new clothes, not okay clothes. You have to watch out where you keep them because some of them have scotch inside. But if they are new clothes or other types of things, but new, but then her business is selling fish, crayfish, dry fish. And mostly she dry the fishes by herself, and vegetables, dry one, fresh one, all those foodstuffs. And now I understand the reason why her husband is why her husband might not be comfortable around her. Why I'm saying this is that a man might be into you, but might not be into the type of business you are doing, especially if it's a dirty business. Let me just call it a dirty business, but it's not dirty. What I mean is a business that you will soil your hands, just like somebody selling red oil, groundnut oil, foodstuffs in general is something you have to soil your hands. Anything that has to do with foodstuffs or maybe building something, you have to, I don't know how to explain it. So if the type of man you are married to does not fancy that, when he comes home, everywhere will be smelling of fish, roasted fish. Even you yourself, your hair will be smelling of roasted fish because those smell from the heat and the smoke, it gets into the hair. Also, you might take your bath, but because you put on wig or you plait your hair, Bob Marley, the odor will get into your hair, and you cannot be washing your plaited hair every day. Then after taking your bath, you think you are okay, but by the time you get close to the man, the hair will be smelling of smoked fish or will be smelling of crayfish or one thing or the other. That the man might not talk, but that will be driving him away. Because most of these men, you see, even us women, we want to come home to a very clean house with clean smell. That settles our mind and that attracts us to stay at home. But if it's the opposite, we'll be eager to get away from the environment. But then there are some men that don't mind. So far the money is coming in. Especially the men that if you are the one taking care of the whole bills, the man will relax and even join you in the business. But if you are not taking care of the whole bills, maybe you are doing your part, he will not be comfortable because he will feel that after all, the money is going to your pocket and you are not submitting the money to him. So that thing will be irritating him. Even though you still cook out of the business and he eat the food, they will love the smell of the food, but the food stuff itself will be irritating them. Like when he comes home, he will see where you pack a Ghana must go ready to deliver, full of foodstuffs in a corner. Then sometimes rats will come in, cockroaches, because those foodstuffs, the smells draw cockroaches and rats into the house. So this kind of business, you're supposed to have another area of the house where you do everything that has to do with those stuffs. After doing it, you package it there, keep it there, send it out there. Inside your parlor and your house where you stay with your family, there should be nothing that has to do with your business. Nothing like anything that shows that you are into this business. And once you are through with that, you get into the house, you take your bath and wash your hair. You have to wash your hair every day. If you can't wash your hair every day, maybe because you fix with on or you plaited your hair, while roasting the fish, you have to cover your hair with, tie your hair well and make sure the smell doesn't go there. You see, most of all these market women that sells food stuff in the market, when you go to buy something, they all look dirty. Because it's not that they want to be dirty, but the kind of business you do will make you dirty. Because you'll be in an environment where everything is food stuff, your market is outside. You know how they used to be in the market. So their dressing, their hair, their everything about them, you can hardly keep up with looking neat if you are inside all these local markets. So I don't blame those women, they're hustling. But 98% of them, their husband cheat a lot. Their husband do all sort of things. Because their husband has seen, when they come to where their wife stay, they see her. She doesn't look attractive. Once she come home, she will drop the wrappers. Some of them might even be too tired to take a bath. They'll just go and lie down. Before you know it, they're snoring. Then, these men take the opportunity of it to go out and cheat. Even while they're in the market and the children are in the school. If these men are not working, they bring in women into that house and spend time with women. I've seen one video like that. The woman came home and someone told, I don't know how she got the information. She came home and saw that whenever she goes to the market, her husband brings in a young girl and they spend time. And even the man used to collect money from the wife and then be giving the girl, buying her things. Even he used to pack some of their foodstuffs to go give the girl. You see, because some men think like babies. They don't care how you suffer to make the money. What most of them think is only themselves. Selfishness. They don't think about you or the children. And that is how the woman will carry the responsibility of the whole family. To pay school fees, to do everything. Overworking yourself. Themselves. The business they do is not that they make too much money. But when they have a man that doesn't support them, because the man is already outside, what do you want them to do? They have to survive. So it's not easy with the economy of Africa. So why I'm saying this is that the environment of where you do your business should be kept away from. Even your children will be there, but they might not be happy, but they don't have any choice. Imagine them bringing in their friends and they come into a parlor filled with foodstuffs, packages and everything. Everywhere we have the odor of smoked fish and crayfish and foodstuffs all the time. If your house is big enough, you bring out one room or a store or a part of the kitchen where you store all those things should not cross to the parlor. Your parlor should be sparkling clean so that if you have children or a man, when they're coming home, they've already visualized how the house will be. They will come into a clean house with fresh smell. They will take a bath, sit in the parlor, relax, and not all the time you'll be talking about your customers, the delivery, the business. Remove all those things from that time and focus on yourself. Talk about your day. If he asks you about your business, you can tell him, but not always talking about business. And that is why all these side chicks are winning, because they don't have anything to discuss. They just wait for the man. Once the man comes, they focus on themselves. So those men feel happy spending time with them and that their environment. Even if the girl doesn't have a place, he might, if he see money, he will go and pay house for her and be visiting her there. That is the level they will go. You understand? So I'm not trying to say that business women that do fish business that are like that. I know some women that are into food stuff, but they still look very clean and neat. It doesn't show on their body that this is what they are into. They don't scatter foodstuffs in their homes and the parlor, on the chair, and everywhere you enter, you see fish, you smell fish everywhere. So if you have a man, he cannot even invite his friends home because he already know, he has been going to their houses because their wives are into other businesses. Or they are working. But your own, he already know what you are doing. So he's not proud to bring in friends. So he's not proud to stay at home. Some of their friends will even be joking around with their house and everything. and giving them bad advice. So before you know it, they will change. So what I'm saying this is that if we can try to be, organizing our home as possible as we can. Not everywhere in the fridge. Let there be foodstuffs, but let it be the one for the house. The one for business should be kept in a corner, in a hidden corner. Quietly. When he goes out for work, you go for your business and do everything before he comes home. You are done with the business. Let him not come home and meet you roasting fish outside late at night, saying you have customer. He might need you at that time, or he might want to talk with you. You'll be there doing business that he knows that you are not going to submit the money to him. It's only if at the end of the day you submit all the money you get to him. That is when he will show interest. But so far he knows that the money is going into your pocket. He will not be interested. So that is all I have to say. Let it not be as if I'm talking too much. I beg. Thank you for watching.